Damn.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Vicky, this is Mum Life Journals, and on this channel I like unboxing anything to do with books and reading, or planners and subscription kits and things like that. This is the little guy that I was speaking about in my last video. This is my new work baby. I've tried discs before for a work planner when I was in school, and it didn't work. It was just too big. It wasn't for me. But I was looking for something for work. Now I do have a taker note that my husband isn't using. This big guy I am not taking to work. This is not my work planner. This is a home planner. It has lots of memory keeping and everything in. She is thick already. With only 5 months in, she's very heavy. This little guy is too small. It has lots of notes pages. But I didn't feel that this would work for me in a work environment. So I went a-searching online and I found this. This is a Filofax Clipbook. It is not the one I originally thought I'd ordered. I thought I'd ordered one, which was something else. Anyway, but this came. So it came with like a clear cover that kind of kept it sealed, and you kind of peel it off and then you can keep it on here to protect it, which I am doing because like there's already gunk stuck to it. The purple and the blue were cheaper, ever so slightly, by a couple of quid. I am not planning on this being, she says, really decorative. I've literally stuck this little piece of Coffee Monster's vellum on the front with a little bit of tape. It can come off if it needs to, and it will just look like this. But I thought I'd just show it you. Loads of you have got these really expensive rings and they look stunning and they're so aesthetic. That's not what this is for. I was going to just buy a notepad, a simple notepad. And I should have done. I really should have done it. Or like an A4 pad, like everybody else does. But I like stationery, so it's just an excuse for me to get something else. It's also an excuse for me to try rings. And the reason I have done it, excuse the mess if you can still see it on my desk because I've just finished my other setup video, is because, well, I was going to return it and get the one I was looking at, which was just like an A4 pad or an A5 pad that you could move things around in. But then I had an actually good look at this guy. So it does lay flat. It lays flat. You can turn it back on itself and write in it like this if you want to. To unclip it, you just pull the book and it unclips. So you can get lots of different refills. I'm a bit scared of closing that back up. So this is what came with it. So you get a number of lined pages. So you get this many like lined pages, probably about 20, I would say. Then you get the same in grid. This is much bigger grid than what I'm used to. As you can see, it is quite a bit bigger. But it doesn't matter because I'm not writing on it like that. And then you have some blank pages. But then the interesting part. So this bit is what I've got for my new job, which starts tomorrow. And I'm thinking, making notes, la 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 la. It's all in one place. I know exactly where my work notes are. But, for example, if they start telling me some information and it goes better in another bit, I can take it out and move it, which is what I wanted, which you can't do in an A4 just pad or any other notebook. I want to be able to move it around and go, I'm going to use that more on a day-to-day basis. I'll move that near the front, things like that. I have ordered some dividers and stuff because this didn't come with any, just so I can find things easier. But I think just to have on my desk with notes in and I can move things around, I thought, perfect. But the bit that tipped it over the edge was, look at these. And you'll all be like, oh, I'm a rings girly, I know about all this, but it's amazing. So this is a fold out year at a glance. So I've got 2 years here. So I start in June at my new job. I can write all my shifts down. I've color coded it with a little key of when I'll be in the office and when I'll be working at home. And I'm not going to go too far ahead. And I'm just going to fill this out for the whole rest of the year. And it's somewhere I can easily come really quickly and keep all my shifts in one place. If I'm at work and I'm jotting down, there's my shifts, there's my new schedule, I can do it in there and know exactly where to find it. Then you have these monthly ones which just fold out front and back. So that's 2 months. So you get 2 years at a glance. You get 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So a full year of monthlies. And then that's kind of a non-page, if you will. I don't know what this is for. It's like an extra bit of this. It's like the back of one of these. Then you get some weeklies as well. And you just circle at the top the month. You have like a section here. You can write things that you need to do. You can even break down into like priorities for the day here. So you could even have this on a daily basis. Jot little notes in here and write down your priorities or things that you you want to remember, anything like that. And it is completely undated. You just highlight at the top or circle or whatever you want to do at the top, and then put the little date in there, and you get a number of these too. And then at the back you also get some checklist sheets, which is amazing. So I think for what it is, I think it was about £18. I might be wrong. I'll have a look for you. But these are all the inserts that you get. And I thought that's fantastic. For what I'm doing, I can put in, you know, specific things that are happening in the month. I could use this for my shifts if I want to on that monthly basis. I could just leave it as this. I can use this to track when I've booked annual leave, as well as all my shifts. Just at a glance, I've got things that I can write or stick pages in that they give me, like little handouts and things. I've got some checked boxes so I can make more lists if I want to, or draw things out easier. And I've got lined paper as well. So I know you've got all your aesthetic business going on, but as well as this being in work and I want it to look professional, there isn't really a lot of room to stick. I was going to stick a piece of washi across the top, but unless it was thin washi, and then I'm thinking, why? And the 1 to 31 goes all the way down to the bottom. So there is no space down here for like washi or anything, which just keeps me more focused, I think. Again, on the monthlies, I had a little look. I don't really need to cover the days because they're easy to see. And I looked at putting washi across the top. I may put a really thin piece of washi across the top and maybe like a little June header or something like that. But I was thinking of using the little date dots, these mini ones that come in the Rosey Life Planner, and they fit absolutely perfect in these little circles. Can you see that? But I'm using the ones from June, so I'll have to see if I've got any. I think I had some in April that I didn't use that I'm going to use in here. I could cover these up, but I mean, what is the actual point? But I could do and make it a bit more, yep. I probably won't use these actually, so I could do these instead. Kind of, oh, I could do, but do I really want to write June every day? I don't need it to say June every single day. I could cut the June off, couldn't I, and use these numbers in these little set. I might do that. Yeah, if I can't find the little dates, I could do that with these, just cut the June off. and maybe put that at the top there. But I haven't really got anything that's thin in it. Oh, what am I talking about? I've tried this, but this is too fat. But I could put a really thin piece of this washi down. Oh no, I said I wasn't going to decorate it. But she lied. Oops, sorry guys. She lied. Let's have a little look. Let's have a little play. Ooh, I'm lying already. So if I... get rid of that. I mean, I don't need to... Let's have a look what one looks like. Oh, it does cover it nicely. Oh, flipping heck, I'm already doing it and I said I wasn't gonna do it. Do I really need to do that? No, she says it. I don't need to do any of it, but I'm still going, aren't I? Have stickers, must use. And I don't overly need like Saturday and Sunday because until I finish my training I will be working Saturday and Sunday, but I'm not gonna exactly leave them off, am I? So you might be able to hear my son again. I'm sorry if you can. He's enjoying his last day off of half term. That Saturday's a bit crooked. Sorry, he came downstairs, he was being noisy. And then, when does June finish? So, it starts on a Sunday and finishes on a Monday. Oh, that's awkward, isn't it? So, let's have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh. So that means that I could put something down here. Have I got any more stickers for June? Ooh, but I have more washi. I might just put a little bit of washi, guys. Oh, she said she wasn't gonna do it. She said she wasn't going to do it. I said I was going to keep it professional. If I start deciding I want to go into rings, I will be so mad because I said I wasn't changing stuff again. I'm quite happy. I don't need to change anything. But need doesn't mean anything in the planner world, does it, girls? As we know. Nothing to do with need, it is all want. And I've ever so slightly gone off the edge there. Not a problem, not a problem. This paper is actually really quite good. So I used quite a dark pen earlier and I thought it would come through and it didn't. So I'm quite impressed with that. I'm going to cut, say, there, and use this across the bottom. Who am I kidding that I'm not gonna decorate this? Although I'm not, I am not going crazy. I'm not doing it. Look at me trying to talk myself out of it. I'm not doing it. I'm not. I will. Now, I was going to put it along the top, but this June starts on a Sunday. So normally I put something here, oh God, to demark that this is not in use, if you will. Will that cover just about? Like that. And then a little bit more, because it starts on a Sunday. Let's cover that. And then oh, we have this teeny tiny. This came this time. I could put the 06 there because it's tiny, and I could put Hello June in there maybe with something, because I do have some couple of little stickers left. And I've not really got anything to use that on, so. And then I'm going to put 06 up here. And I will use the tab because this doesn't have anything. So I could use maybe a little tab, like a typewriter, on here. To demark, oh, it's not really sticking out, is it? To demarcate that, I think when I see it, ever so slightly. And then maybe if I stick a bow or something on here. Like so, it needs to stick out, doesn't it? Like so. I fold it there. Sort of. That's enough. Stop. Stop! Right, I wasn't meant to be doing this. I was meant to be showing you my planner. But I now have an annual one, tracker. Tracker. And I have my monthly one. Oh, where's my little? Days off. Using the June little kit. Day off there. Start of June. Right, so I'll keep hold of them for now. So, yeah, after saying I wasn't going to do any of it, I totally ignored that, didn't I? I'm just going to put, because you'll get these every month, so I'm going to put this here. Okay, so that's the annual one, and this is the monthly one. what I haven't done is put some date dots on. Now I could write them in, but I'm pretty sure I will have something in here that I could use. Got a 2025. There's no kind of cover page or anything, so these are all May. I have May. Oh, I use the little numbers in May. Aha! I can use these from April because these fit nice, but I don't think I've got the right colour. Pink might match. There's a bit of pink in this. Yeah, go on. Or do I want the clear one? I'll use these. So, this is my new thing. Do we think I'm going to be... Oh my gosh, they are so perfect. The Harriet Wright Designs date numbers. Look at this. Absolutely perfect. Do we think this is going to work as a plan for work for me? Do we think it's going to convert me? I do like that you can move things around, but I'm not convinced yet, and I don't want to be jumping into that mine hole of within a couple of weeks that I decide that this is the I am going to finish. I'm saying it on this video, I am going to finish 2025 in one book. I will finish it in my Rosey Life Planner A5 because I want everything in one place. I want all my memories in one place. The maximum was when I had a full year cousin last year, and the year before that I had an Avec. So that's 2 books, and then when I used to bullet journal, I used to get through 2 books in a year. So 2 books is my limit, but I don't even know how you would memory keep in something like rings, because oh no, how do you keep everything together? Like, when you take it out, it doesn't make sense to me. Now, as a work planner, then fine, because when I make notes and I don't need those notes anymore, it can just be ripped out and thrown away. That's why I don't want them in like a bound book. I can just rip the pages out, get rid. They're not taking up loads of space. I'm not carrying them around. I'm not having to sift and leaf through loads and loads of different pages to find the notes that I want. The notes that I want are there. The rest are removed. If I need to move things around, I can move things around to a kind of position where it works for me. That's why I'm thinking this is the best for work purposes. But I also swore blind up and down the place that I was not going to decorate this. It is going to be professional, and it doesn't need to be like this, and it's going to be pen only with a little bit of highlighter or coloured key coding. And I'm sat here with my second kit. This is Rosey Life Planner June kit. This is leftovers of the Secret Garden kit by Harriet Wright Designs. So yeah, I've already caved. I don't want to do. Why am I doing this? I won't feel embarrassed when I open it. I don't care really what anyone thinks, but at the same time, I don't want it to be like my A5 planner, where it's just I'm bothered that people will look and be looking over my shoulder or seeing what I've written or anything. This is literally work only. I don't know what's happened to that one, why it looks so dirty. It's like ink's got on it or something. Yeah, it needs to be professional looking. I don't think I've done too much there, have I? Do you think that's too much for work? I mean, I can still have pretty things for work. It's just, I don't want it to become a thing where I'm too scared to write in it because it's not pretty, or I haven't set it up yet, so I'm not going to write. I don't want that for this. This is not what it's meant to be for. I don't want to be like I used to do in university. I was awful in university. I used to write notes and then rewrite notes when I got home because they weren't neat enough. I can't be doing stupid, crazy stuff like that, guys. I just can't. Now, see, and she keeps going. Do I want to cut? Feel like I want to cover these circles because now they're annoying me. But oh, that's a different. No, it's not. I'm wondering if I could just stick maybe the darker bit, this little bit of vellum. Across. Oh God, sticking to me. Right, stop. I'm not doing anymore. So yeah, there's my monthly that I'm not decorating. So I've got just a little bit of Coffee Monsters Co. vellum on there. I've got lots of space for my notes, anything I need to draw out at work. I've got my year at a glance 2025 schedule planner. No, see, good. It's too big. So that I can keep track of all my shifts in one place. And then I have the month of June, so I can write down any meetings or anything like that. I don't even know if I'll use this, because if I've got my shifts on there, I don't need to write on here. This is the paper, guys. So this was a really juicy pen. It's a V-Ball 07 pure liquid ink Pilot. It's like literally, you can see, well, you can when I've not tipped it, the ink like moving in the barrel. And I used it here, and that is the bleed through of the paper when I wrote 2025 in the top corner. So that's not too bad. A little prettiness to go on June. It's the kit's fault. I blame it all on Linda from Rosey Life Planner. Blame it all on her because this kit's my favourite. And then I will have some little weeklies and checklists. So yeah, fantastic. Really pleased with that. So that's my little foray into rings. You can buy refills, obviously. There is room here to have a pen. I just got my Hobonichi Uniball in there. And And yeah, this is really nice and soft and flexible. And I'm thinking I won't be overly precious about throwing that in my bag and it getting damaged, unlike a leather, like, nice binder, you know, like this. I don't want to be precious over it. I don't want to be worrying that it's going to get dirty or stained or looking pretty with all the cards and having to keep it clipped. I don't need that. I just need something very, very, very functional. Like I said, had I been able to get away with a take a note, that would have been wonderful. However, I really, truly don't believe that it would have worked for me, because I want lots of space to be able to write down lots of information, and I didn't want a bound book, because that just would have been a nightmare with not being able to move things around. So I'm really pleased with what I've got, and I'm hoping and praying that it actually works for me tomorrow. So wish me luck, guys. It is the big day tomorrow. I am positive and looking forward to a fresh new start, but it doesn't hurt to wish somebody luck. So I'm hoping you enjoyed this video, as I'm trying to tidy up a little bit, and I will see you guys very soon for another video. Give me some hints and tips for rings, guys, if you've got any. Some simple ways to keep me on track and keep me using it so I don't fall off the wagon and then hate that I've bought it already. If you've got any little nuggets of information or anything like that, then please do let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, guys. See you soon. Bye for now.